Ladies, gentlemen, tonight, we're back as we sip the liquor as it comes through the wounds. We smell the blood of another day, and we keep the fight up. Let's get started. From the Blood Valley, tonight we start a new road. A road of wonder, a road of death, a road of vengeance, and a road of blood. They talked about Jim Frick. They talked about Avion France. Let's go, Cavs. It's Blackie! Bow! You can add the math up. You can put together the parts. But reality is, tonight, we start winning again. We start spinning the bottle again. We start smoking again. Oh yeah! From Nafka to Overland, your boy's back. And whether we smoke on the way there or we smoke on the way back, we know what we're about. We know where the chicken is. We know what oven to put that bitch in. It's time to step it up. Hello, Annalyn. Welcome back to Nafka. Thank you, sweetheart. When in Nafka. We're bringing it in. Gonzo! Welcome to Nafka. Figure this shit out. Shit. No! No! Not here. Ladies and gentlemen, when in Nafka, we Nafka. When we smoke, we rewrite the book. Now, we've been down these paths before, but now we got a vision. The vision is quite simple. Up, up, and away. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's bullshit. Hold on, I'll fix it. Yeah! Where'd he go? Oh, shit. Fuck. Are they gonna make me do this again? Son of a bitch. I gotta go fix something, man. Thank you, Nicole. Love you always. Figure out why this game ain't working. Oh, bitch, man. Oh, was my screen just off or something? What the fuck is happening here? There we go. Fucking winning Nafka, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. He said, name me a mammal that can fly. He said a freaking squirrel. I thought it was a fucking, I couldn't believe I fucked that up. What did I say, flying squirrel? All right, Daisy. Daisy, don't start with me. What up, feds? Yeah, I know it's a back dance games. They had me and Artie smarter than a 5th grade contest today. And your boy lost. Dude, and I wanted to say Switzerland on that other one. We've lasted 21 days in the LCU so far, and it feels like it's been like 2 months. I have DMs are flooded with haters and, you know, fans as well. But, dude, I have gotten hundreds of messages from all different types of people. I've not even been able to read them. You have 53 new messages. Half of them are telling me what I should do, and half of them are telling me I'm good. That's crazy. Names I've never seen. They told me this might happen. Keepstar told me this the other day. He said you can't accept all the friend requests, unfortunately. 73 pending friend requests. What the fuck? A lot has happened since I fucking went to bed today. He said the PWO took an L on that one. You want to hear something funny? I'll tell you a real crazy story. So today, I was told we need to start pushing that PWO thing. Have you ever done anything like that? And I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking logo I have on my normal streams. And they're like, really? And I pulled out the hats I have. I'm like, yeah, I've been doing the PWO thing. And she's like, yeah, I saw somebody say it. I thought it would be interesting. I'm like, yeah, that shit's been happening. I was like, I didn't think about bringing it up here. And she goes, yeah, we're going to bring it up here. And I'm like, all right. The Gidgey's back on Queens now as well. So I'm guessing Queens is a show that makes a boatload. Realistically, Gidgey will probably end up on that show, and she'll have to step down from Rebels. She says she doesn't want to. But, dude, when you're making thousands of dollars, you got to follow that money. All right, let me see if I get this game to work again. What a fucking bullshit I had to go through for this. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned Jim Crick. There's there's a part where I'm listing names off to Gidgey, and I say 3 real names, and then at the end I go Jim Crick. And you see her like look to the side when I bring up Jim Crick's name. And I thought that was funny. All right, let's see if we get this to work. All right, hold on, I got to do something because I got to make a big screen, and it fucking makes me do all this dumb shit. Yeah. Well, here's the problem with that, Fence, is, yeah. So here's the reality. I don't know if you know this, Fence. I was fired last week twice. And, I mean, both for fucking lame ass shit. But I was brought back both times without asking to come back. Because I thought, like, you know, I said I was sorry or whatever because I didn't want Keemstar thinking that I'm some schmuck and did that shit on purpose. So I apologized to Keemstar. And then he brought me back. But what I realized about Gidgey is she means well. And I've told her this behind the scenes. What me and her are good at is when the person across from us is better than us. And for me to flourish up there, I'm going to have to probably be on a commentary show. I'm not as good as a winger as in that community. I can wing it down here and wing it on people's shows. That's not the problem. The problem is sometimes you got to be able to wing it up there, and you're in front of fucking 400 or 500 people. And all those 400, 500 people, they're all like Servaps and Brads in a way. They're going to get on you from the beginning of the show to the end. You know what I mean? It could be worse. At least when we go live, there's not people spamming tomatoes. I've seen shows, they go live and their whole chat's tomatoes. I'm like, fuck. These people are ruthless. You know what I mean? And they're expecting me to fight with her every day. I'm looking at it as a gauntlet. So, I think you survived 30 days up there. Wait, did I fix it? Hold on. Hold on, I think I got, hold on, I'm trying to fix something here. Yeah, and the other reason I got fired was people follow me to other shows that I was on, and they report back what I said. But the guy that was blocked up there got unblocked. I don't think that I had anything to do with that, obviously, but what happened was people talked to this guy, and this guy was he was the guy that made me the intern. So it's hard for me to shit on the guy. But they didn't want people talking to him. And I was fired for saying hello, pretty much. But then the boss heard my side and brought me back. So that's what I said. God bless Mr. Keem up there. No, Rostov is good business. He's a nice guy. I'm glad he's on Voldemort. I almost got fired a third time before they brought him back. So, Keem comes and brings me, goes, what the fuck is this? It's me saying hello to him. I'm like, look, man, I don't mean nothing by it. I'm not some malicious guy. I'm just trying to, I'm just a nice guy. That's all. This ain't some fucking Dolph Lundgren shit. But I can't believe it's already been 21 days. I thought I would have been out. Like, am I going to be able to just wing it every day? Especially that show idea I sent you is right up your alley as the host. That's in your wheelhouse, just like sports. Well, yeah, it's Rostov, Gonzo. Well, it's not that I can't come up with ideas there. It's just that it's Gidgey's show. You know what I mean? The reality is Rebel is hers. I was sent there to spice things up a little bit. I've done that. But like I said, the show I'm best meant for might not be that one. But it doesn't mean I can't help it for now. Every 30 days, shit changes. They can tell me at the first of this next month, it's been well. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. Or they said you're a different show. 1 minute to win it. All right, bitches. You already know what it is. 3, 2, 1. Hit the music. What are you doing? Tonight we set the standard. Oh, the one thing I could tell people, I think I'm allowed to tell people this, they have a gaming channel that you can game at any time you want, and I'm probably going to start gaming up there. Just a couple hours here and there. You get to meet different people when you game. It's called Lockout Crack. I'm going to do some Rocket and some Mario Kart. There's usually about 30 to 100 people in there. I think that'd be cool to game in front of that many people. Cut my promos. Dude, winning Navka. Let's get high. BC Sales going to tell you that the game. Yeah, BC, I don't know what time I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it and probably play Rocket. I know the boss up there likes Rocket, and I'm pretty sure you guys could jump in and play with me. I can't have anybody in on Discord over there, obviously, unless you're a member. Yeah, I'm gonna do Fortnite. I'm gonna start with Rocket. Do Mario Kart. And see how that goes. Thank you, Nicole. I wouldn't say Bossman was right about Tomlin. He just hasn't won anything for a while. He coached the Steelers for 19 years. There's never been a coach in the league that's coached 19 years and didn't know what he was doing. That has never existed. He just didn't win as much as they would have liked him to. Mike Tomlin never had a chance to get a nice draft pick because they always won. You can't draft the future of your franchise if you never have a losing record. And he never had a losing record. You know who did have a losing record in 19 seasons, boss man? Don Shula. He lost in his 19 seasons. Tomlin never had a losing season. I don't have a pick for the next Browns coach because we're not going to get the guy we want. Yeah, Harbaugh, dude, nobody that worked for Pittsburgh and the Rooneys is going to go work for Cleveland. As much as it'd be cool to get Tomlin, they would have to pay him an amount of money. I mean, it don't bother me, but I don't even know if they paid him a crazy amount of money does he take the Cleveland job. He was criticizing Cleveland this year. I couldn't imagine him working for the guy he just shitted on, Andrew Berry, for trading Flacco. Harbaugh and Tomlin will get ideal situations. The only way two guys like that pick Cleveland, I don't know, maybe Harbaugh because of his dad's connections up here. They ain't getting him. Eddie George? Gonzo says you need your own show, Cement Shoes with Pesci. Well, Gonzo, I'll be on another show one day. Nothing stays up there. You got to go through the ringer and show Keem you could do 30 days, show up, and he'll find a place for you. You know? God damn it, the snow's coming down. Fucking bullshit, man. Wait, did I just miss the end of the Cavs game? Did the Cavs game just end? Here's the problem. I don't want my own show yet because up there, the audience is different, folks. This ain't your sports audience. This isn't your, it's all over. And you need outside days? Let me let this dog out. Bull made $10 and went to berserk. Spent the last hour with a snowblower. Oh, Cavs won 133 to. Okay. Yeah, because I was trying to watch them. Let me turn on. But yeah, I wouldn't want my own show up there yet because, dude, for those 2 hours, I don't know what I would make the show about. I got to be put on one of those shows. I already told you, these are the shows I need to be put on. Reaper, Pit, Rewind. Or Nerds. But if I did Nerds, it'd be in the middle of the night. Are you going to do a draft show? Probably not. Bandito coming to the ring right now. So we will see. I would just look at it like I'm in the front door. It's like playing for a football team. You know what I mean? You go on a team, it might not be, it's not a bad team. But some shit that I want to do, you can't necessarily do. You gotta wait for that moment. And that's why I'm gonna go do their gaming thing. Because on the gaming thing, I'll be able to talk to the chat, no pressure. And here comes MJF. What up, Herman? Yeah, you need to come back to YouTube where all your brothers are. Shout out to Herman the Great. What up, Herman? He said TikTok is better. YouTube, brother. Yeah, what's his name, Sam? I would, but no one watches me on YouTube. It doesn't mean you can't come to YouTube and hang out with people, Herman. Daisy, go lay down. Leave me alone right now. Yeah, Herman, you got to jump over, brother. Schmidt misses you. Well, it's a 2-hour thing. I'll share it when I go live. I'm trying to pick a time and go live. I'm trying to think the best one. I might do it tomorrow. I think that'll be good. Oh, you've been posting stuff on your channel? That's good, Herm. I haven't had time to watch shit. Other than the fucking locale shit. Oh, you've been doing shows with Jake Herman? That's what Servap said. Bandito versus MJF. Oh, no, I haven't. That's fake news. Come on, Servap. Learn to tell some truth. Herman says he hasn't been doing shit with Jake. Oh, so speaking of Jake, holy shit. Everybody knows who the fuck Jake Hudson is. My new co-host, Gidgy, said she knows Jake. And I go, I know Jake really well. She was trying to tell me how Jake is. She's like, he's an autistic kid. And I'm like, oh, I know him. She doesn't realize I did a million shows with him. And then when I told her I've done over like 100 shows with the guy, she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I know Jake. I've been on YouTube for a while. I know you're new to YouTube. I'm not. Well, I was surprised, Herman, that they knew Jake at a high level. This is a higher level. Yeah, Jake has burned a lot of bridges, but damn, does he know something? He's been messaging. I guess he's been messaging Gidgey, telling her to be nice to me. I'm surprised we haven't seen him in here. He must be sleeping. On the fence says Jake. Jake says Gidgey hates him, LOL. She don't hate him. Gidgey's a nice person. But it's better if me and her don't see eye to eye. It's not that we do. But it's better when we don't see eye to eye. And we both know that. And I think that's what can make shit good is when you take two people and you put them on a show in that kind of network. And even though it's ideal to get along with your co-host, for us to be successful at the moment, we got to be enemies. Yeah, I don't know what he's told her, but I know he's been messaging her. I tried to tell Jake he would fit in good if he got thicker skin. Jake couldn't be a host up there. He could be one of those guys that calls in the shows and gets brought in. But dude, the mental capacity you gotta have to be a fucking host up there. It is not easy. It would be easy for me if I went into the show and I knew what the show was every day. Like you're talking about movies, sports, dogs, cats. I'd be fine. You talk about video games, whatever. No, on Rebels, a whole different beast with Gidgey. You got to go up there and you just got to pray. And when I mean pray, it's just, pray you have an idea at some point. I think my favorite part so far has been a lot of the fan support up there. Like I really did go into that thinking it was gonna be one-sided. People ain't gonna like you up there, and I wouldn't even have took it personal, because they want you to be able to do backflips, eat dog food, all that weird shit. And like Becky, Becky fucking ate cat food for a couple grand. Thank you, Servat, for that. HTD Variety. I'm guessing that's Herman. Does he got his, are you modded up, Herm? All right, good. Message gives you that cat lady did. Isn't it? I know Gonzo's been following. Gonzo, isn't it weird that they fired Cat Lady? And I got replaced in a week? I know that lady couldn't have liked that. Now, me and Cat Lady got along pretty well. But there was no chance in hell we could do a solo show. I even said that to the boss. I go, do you see me and Cat Lady doing a solo show? And he said straight up, no. And I go, so what's the plan? And he goes, I'm going to go get Gidgey back. Oh, yeah, Servap did say he did a show, Herman, with Gig Picks, Crystal. Well, here's what happened. They didn't fire her. They just kind of demoted at first and put her on another show, and then she well, they demoted her and put her on another show, and then that show got canceled and turned into gaming, which I'll be doing. Hopefully, Herman says he doesn't remember he was on drugs. The first show I saw you guys, Cat Lady didn't say one word the entire time. That's nuts. That's nuts. Because I was willing to follow the lady's lead. The ladies lead. Hey, ladies, this is you guys been here first. Follow your lead. I'm here. I don't know what's going on with that. I think she'll be there tomorrow, though, with Candy. Why did it get canceled? Low viewership or no money? Well, here was the reality. The people that were on the show were brand new. Two randoms. You know what I mean? Sometimes randoms kick off. They got a lot of guys up there, man, that are really good at what they do. I don't know. I've never really been told when you're on your own channel what you could do or what you can't do. I'm just not going to show clips of the shit up there because I just don't want it to make it seem like I'm an LCU detractor or something. And yeah, Alvin, it probably wasn't making that much money, so they're going to let people go on the gaming channel. And if you donate up there, it goes towards Fat Camp. I think it's a good opportunity for people to see a different side of me if I do it. And I think it'll be good. Because the reality is on the gaming channel, you're not going to have like 1 million people over there. And the people that are over there are going to be kind of into the games. Thank you, Nicole. Kittle is out for the season. I saw that. Did that Amber Lynn person get fired? No, she's still on. Yeah, she's still on. I like Amber Lynn Reed. I don't know what I like about her. I think maybe it's just that she's such a big star. Sometimes I'll be on the fucking panel with some of these bigger people up there, and I'll be like I'll still be like a fan guy. Like when I told Gidgy, I said I hate to sound like a mark, but can you tell Tina I'm a big fan of hers? And then Tina gave me a shout out on her show, and for me that was a big deal. To think about last year watching Tina, and never in a million years did I think I was ever going to get a chance to meet her. But now she knows who I am. Yeah. He said you got to play it up on the gaming channel. Oh, I will. I think I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. I seen she joined that Lemon Dude Chicks network. I seen she joined that Lemon Dude. Yeah, I guess the name of that detractor world that follows Amber Lynn, it's called Girl World. You know, I mean, you got to keep in mind when you're a personality on YouTube, if you're covered by a detractor verse, your viewership is crazy. Like, DSP doesn't get shit views on his channel. Amber Lynn's channel, I think, shut down. But there are videos made on those two and Wings of Redemption every day. Thousands of people watch. When I'm not watching Locale, I watch DSP detractors. WPIG. iVega. Meerkat Mop. Oh, Thick Gemini. Other guy said Lemon Dude. I seen she joined. Who joined? Amber Lynn didn't join no Thick Gemini Network. Amber Lynn's a big girl. She's bigger than Becky. That's nuts when you think of that. Wonderland, yeah. Thick Gemini quit the Locale universe, and here's what's sad. Keem was always nice to that guy. That guy, out of all guys, Keem was nice to that guy. And Thick Gemini claims that my boss, we'll just call him my boss. Some of these people I might say lady or boss. You guys will know who I'm talking about. I just not trying to get in trouble again. These motherfuckers will clip me out of context. Because here's the thing. Even if they like you up there, when they could turn you in for something, they want to turn you in for something. When I got fired for talking to Rastov, in their community, there was just all these posts about me. Talking to the enemy, Pesci, crossing enemy lines. Wonderland. What a fucking joke. Where are all the enemies at? What the hell? There it is. Okay. Oh my God. Hey, let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. Fucking knew it. You're not big until Carrabba sponsors your show. No, yeah, I know. It probably was clickbait. That's what all those people do. They leave the network. Let me be clear. And the reality is, you want to get people to click. Dude, I gotta be smarter than this. Or I'm not gonna make no money in this game. Alright, we're going back in. I'm not playing around either. Lich King. Dwarfism. Alright, we're going in. Fly. Bitch, get money when you get money. LOB. I need some meat. Whoa. What? All right. All we want to do is maybe beat that other boss today. Thank you, Nicole. We're going in. What? Bullshit. Dude. Liar? Now that weapon's cool. That makes you want to get your magic up. Oh, it switches it with the bat? That was stupid. Fuck, man. Fuck myself. Alright, dude, you know better than that.
What, there's no secret or anything in there? Stupid. Jacob Water says, why are you not on Cracked right now? I will be. I'm waiting on these 2 thumbnails. I'll be on there. It's cool that you know about it. There are some days where I just feel like smoking weed all night. Is that every day? Nothing like getting done smoking and already ready to smoke again. That's horseshit, man. Horseshit. Well, you don't get paid up there. That is, the gaming is just a raise money channel. But you got to look at it like this. Say you do well there, they'll see that. That's horseshit. That's horseshit. Look at that shit. Look at this thing. Whoa! Oh, and I accidentally hit the wrong button again and fucked my shit up. That was stupid. What? Is Batgirl a good gamer, you think? Yeah. I like Batgirl. She seems like she likes me a lot, too. I like that girl a lot. She seems cool. She was talking about playing Dark Souls and shit. Yeah, I think Batgirl's probably a good gamer. She's cool to hang out with, too. She jumped on her show before. I've jumped on hers. She's very, like, approachable. Alvin said she's better looking than Candy. Yeah, I like her when she's got her wigs on. Fucking knew it. Fuck. I knew it, man. All right, we got 3,000 to spend now. Jacob Waters says, I think Candy is Jake Hudson and Granny's trailer baby. Yeah, she would definitely fit in around here. I don't ever, like I said, when I'm up there, I don't ever tell them, I don't promote my stuff or nothing like that. I don't want to come across as... They'll find me in time. Time is it? I'll put on Rocket soon, but I gotta go in one more time, man. This is blood game. All right, 3,000 we're gonna spend in the crib. Yeah, a lot of people think she's on shit. She goes, I swear to God, I think she's on crack. Let's go see real quick. All right, let's see what we got here. Why does it say damage minus 21? Way plus 10. Wait, hold on, let me see something real quick. Here we go. Enemy scale slower, easier, but lesser rewards. Stack slowing, enemy scaling more. Like, what the hell does that even fucking mean? But lesser rewards. Enemy scale slower, but lesser rewards. Multiple runes stack, slowing enemy scaling more. Killing enemies will drain them of their health. Increase life drain? Is that what I already have? So this is... Gain the power to dash short distances. Whoa, what's this flight shit? All right, let's see what this shit is. All right, Gonzo, hit my music. He goes, hey, Jacob Waters says, relax, you don't even know what a devout Catholic is. Isn't that great? And God, did she love that, because she brought that up again. She goes, this one doesn't even know what a devout Catholic is. Well, you know what I say to that, though? Fuck, we're in the locale universe. Thank you, Regina. Or Reggie. Regina. Thank you. I'm already subscribed to Reggie. Yeah. No, I appreciate that, Jacob Waters. That's cool. Yeah, I read the comments. See, she's not as set up as me. I'm able to, like, read the comments and do the show. whenever she's doing one or the other, you can kind of tell when she's doing it. You can't tell what the fuck I'm doing. And I don't smoke up there. I didn't bring the weed. I proved to all the non-believers I don't have to smoke dope. And boy, is there times during that show I just want to hit the dope. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Good point. She only reads her unpaid friends. You can't read yours. Good point. I almost actually called that out today. Yeah. Exactly. Well, that's why I always said everything over there is it's a universe of musical chairs. You never know where you're going to be next. Candy will take a drug test on the show. I should bring that up. Dude, they should fucking do that for Gidgey and Candy. I might bring that to their attention. Tell them you guys should raise money and take a drug test. And we've done pretty good up there. That's about all I can say. Oh, come on. See, look at that. Even after a good move, I get screwed. Dude, this is unreal. Yeah, you're right, BC. bullshit. Mushrooms don't work if you do them twice a week. Dude, she's in Texas. They're illegal as fuck. She's got to be doing some store-bought fucking niff-naff, paddywhack bullshit. I remember I lit up dope after a show. They're like, you smoke? I just laughed. All right, let's go in one more time, baby. Let's get in there. Pizza Mike came over yesterday. We were smoking. He came over after he got done bowling with his dad. Fuck. $70 short? Are you kidding me? I want to lose all that money? Oh my God. I'm gonna lose all that money. That's what sucks about this game. Fuck. I did that wrong. What? Suck of shit. Why would you want to go upside down? I still don't get that. That is the most stupidest shit, is the upside down shit. I'm like, what? There's gotta be something I'm missing. Let's get our weight a little better. Gas station weed, yeah. I like how you don't see a sword. I don't get that either. The music. No, we didn't have Rocket pulled up when he was there. We were just smoking a joint. I was getting ready to walk the dog. I can't believe that just happened. Yeah, of course I have the big guy down here. Going in. Poor shit. What is happening? Where's that guy shooting me from? do you do that fly I was just doing? I like that. All right, time for a rocket. That was fucking horseshit. Let me spend my money. All right, 2,000. We want that to go into. We continue getting our strength up. Continue getting our strength up. One day we will own this castle, and we'll put this shit behind us. But I want blood. A lot of it. All right, we're going in. What the hell's making that noise? Make sure my shit's resetted. They love bringing this one into play. They love bringing him back. Why would they switch the model? I hate when they do that. $1,000's not bad, though. Ooh, the Cyberpunk car. Now that I fucks with. I don't know about them paint jobs, but I fuck with the car for sure. All right, we're ready. Schmidt said, shout out to George Jones. I want to give my gas station of the year award to Sheets. Sheets, you do a lot of good shit. I respect the fucking living shit out of you. You produce good food. You produce good times. And, you know, I'm just glad to be a part of it. And I want to thank Sheets for everything they do and all the good things they've been a part of in this last month. We're getting closer. What up, Alvin? We're going in. Ball up. Ball in. I bet. PC couldn't help it. He put F off. Bitch, that's what I call Gunther Jones. Go to the lobby real quick. I have not seen Billy today. Thank you, RA. Happy New Year, beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. 23 is my favorite number. That's crazy. R.A. Garcia, 23. 23 is my favorite number. Good to see you, sweetheart. Glad you stopped in. Love you always. God bless you. Shout out to the beautiful R.A. Garcia. Thank you, thank you. We're going in, BC. Thank you, sweetheart. They got ranked everything now, BC. Shout out to the beautiful R.A. Garcia. Yeah, 23 is my favorite number. That's crazy. It's a sign. I always knew I loved you for a reason. We have a lot in common. See you later, sweetheart. Have a great day. Oh, 23 is your birthday? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's my favorite number. Play out, BC. Ball up. Thank you, RA. Thank you always. God damn it. All right, that's your opportunity, BC. That's ball up. Ah. They did good playing on that back end right there. I don't know how they managed that. I'm going deep. I tried to aim that and put it in. Thank you, Nicole. Shit. Thank you, beautiful. BC, you got to play up on that. That's game. Wow. It's a big win for us. You know, we were approached by everyone. You know, we had to hit a lot of angles there. You know, I thought we played the edges well. You know, they're going to send their gunners. And when they send their gunners, you got to be ready. And, you know, we played to win. And today we got that win. We're prepping for that tourney. We're going to get that banner. We're going to hang it tonight. You know, me and the Banner boys, we go way back. You know, it's about winning. It's about, you know, cherishing what you want. They went Nikolai Volkov on BC. Watch this. They went Nikolai on him. Let's ball up. Schmidt, you jumping in Discord? This is where they went Chinese on BC right here. Bolin. Shout out to Bolin Services, non-for-profit charitable 501c3. You really only made $10 the other night? Talk about a charity that hasn't gone anywhere. Get out of here. Chris Smith was supposed to donate 100. You gotta learn how to clear the ball. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Clear the ball. Sounds like some giggle pickle shit. What's real funny is Good Chris went MIA for a while. Then Kenny sent him a money request on PayPal. Then Good Chris blocked him on PayPal. Yes. That's awesome. What a good, now that's a good story. What the fuck is he talking about? The fuck is Darkside Phil talking about? Devout Catholic shit. Get your shit up! Are you gonna call? It's about right. All right, one more before the tourney. At times they took advantage of us. A lot of interlapsing, missed goals, no accountability at times. And if you don't got accountability, you don't got much. You're going to have to work for what you want to get in this league. And, we're going for platinum here. Let's ball up, BC. Get your shit together. Yeah, they're all over you tonight.
Hello?
What up, brother?
Yeah, what's going on?
Shit, just chilling. Just got done watching Dynamite. I rewatched it.
Yeah, the MJF match was pretty good.
Yeah. I haven't even seen anything on the WWE side. I haven't even been watching.
Did you see Powerhouse Hobbs? Powerhouse. His contract expires at midnight, and he's expected to sign with WWE, according to Sean. Whatever.
Ross.
Scott. Yeah.
Yeah. Not shocked.
But evidently AEW has offered a big contract, so maybe he'll come back. I don't know. I say he'll go to WWE.
Yeah, he can't afford to lose Powerhouse.
Gonzo, I'll time you out.
Powerhouse.
Piece of shit, nothing, Gonzo. Powerhouse. Oh. I was reading one of Sirvab's comments. He says, "What's real funny is Good Chris went MIA for a while. Then Kenny sent him a money request on PayPal, and Good Chris blocked him on PayPal." Is that what that really happened? He really said that?
That's what I said. If that happened, that's like the funniest thing of the night.
Yeah. Did he really say that on his show? I could see him saying that, even if it didn't really happen.
He said he only made $10.
Yeah, I was at work last night. I guess he.
I went to sleep early the last couple nights I went to sleep early.
Like he's really eating edibles, passing out early again.
That was actually not edibles. It was just me getting up at 6 a.m. It's been,
Oh. The fuck you getting up at 6 a.m.? You doing the dump truck or the pizza thing or what?
Well, no, I got up at 6 a.m. because I usually drive like maybe an hour or two for Uber, and then I get ready for my show at 10.
Oh, okay.
Dude, time
Are you
flies.
still doing the show?
You'll wake up at 6 a.m. and 10 o'clock's there before you know it.
I thought you got fired.
Yeah, I got fired for a day.
Oh, okay. I thought
3
you got,
hours.
No, I thought you got fired. I thought you got fired again.
I did. I got fired twice 1 week. They brought me back both times.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's like that's what I said. It's like Jake Hudson. When you're fired, you're not really fired. It's just fuck you. I'm done with you, Pesci. And then like an hour later, I'm sorry. I hadn't got any sleep. You know,
Yeah,
here's
so
the
watch
thing.
Locale Rebel at 10 o'clock. Today they did Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And I lost.
We always knew you weren't smarter than a fifth grader.
Well, I was one question off. The question that got me was it was like, what continent is her? Oh, what was it, BC? The flying squirrel comment? They said, I didn't hear the mammal part. They said, what mammal could fly? And one of the choices was flying squirrel. And I said flying squirrel, and it was bat.
The flying squirrel, well, he doesn't really fly. He just kind of glides.
No, it said, what animal has actual flight? It didn't say mammal, BC.
Well, what was the options besides flying squirrel?
Bat and a leaper. The answer was bat.
Yeah, I was gonna say a bat, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, largest island. I said Australia. It was not. It was Greenland. And primary colors, I said yellow, and the answer was green.
Yeah. Well, I know that. I thought all the prime. Well, I guess yeah. RGB, red, green, blue, aren't they the primary colors? Or am I thinking of?
What? See,
I can't remember.
You're probably right. I didn't know. I guessed.
It's like
BC says
RGB.
it's what's mammal that can fly. Oh, okay. I didn't
A bat.
remember
Oh
the
yeah,
word mammal.
a bat. Yeah, because anything else is either a bird or a reptile or
And that was
whatever
dumb
the
of
fuck.
me. I said a flying squirrel.
well, technically the squirrel doesn't even fly. He just has flaps. So he's like, you know those dudes you see that jump off like a cliff and they're wearing like a wingsuit. They don't have a parachute. And they just glide and fly around. That's what
Yeah,
a
that
flying
looks
squirrel
cool.
does. Yeah. Well, a flying squirrel. That's literally where they got that idea from. It has flaps, like that on its arms and legs, and it just glides slowly down, so it looks like it's flying because they can jump, 50 feet off crazy distance, whatever. Regular squirrels can too. But yeah.
Sir Rev said he
Primary
made
colors.
$10, went nuts, ended the show after 30 minutes.
You said how many days in a leap year? 366.
I think I said 365.
Well, that's a regular year. Leap year is you get February 29th every 4 years. So every 4 years you get 366 days. The only reason I remember that is because one of my friends, his birthday was on February 29th. So when he had his 40th birthday, I guess it was.
Next week we're
Yeah.
doing one of the
we
days.
said
Next
we
week
said
I know we're
happy
doing.
10th
We're gonna do Family Feud, something like that. Yeah.
Come on down. Oh no, wait, that's The Price is Right. But
No, today was fun. I actually enjoyed doing today's show.
well,
Yeah, there was no sports questions.
because Saravat, that community is like full retard. A lot of it, so they're not giving a shit about wrestling. Number one, unless you get like a Jake in there.
Yeah.
They're
If there is wrestling fans over there, but that would be something you
Right.
would tell people about in the Discord, like behind
right,
the
like
scenes.
a side, yeah, or
Like in the
football or
chats.
basketball. Yeah, football or basketball the same way.
Yeah, it's not a heavy sports thing, and believe it or not,
No.
it's a lot of
They-
women watch up there. It's a lot of women.
No, well, yeah, because they're there for the drama, and who loves drama more than women? Kenny Bolin,
Yeah, there's a lot of
and Jake
women.
Hudson. Women.
Jake Hudson's been messaging my co-host, telling her to be nice to me.
Oh, I know, BC. Yeah, I know, because Jake said when Pesci first got the gig, I said, Jake, Pesci got hired by. I know, Gidgy hates me. There's things he'll say, Pesci, he took care of me,
I'm surprised I haven't seen Jake in the chat saying what up or anything.
No,
Not one time have I
that's-
seen him.
Hey, Pesci, that's probably one of those things where he
might be
catches
blocked.
up on it, or that, or that. No, but it's probably one of those things because you know how Jake is. He watches a lot of TV and shows when he's not streaming. That's probably one
Yeah.
of his because he watches everything. He's like, hey, Mitt, did you see that lizard lick towing show where the guy punched a lady? It's like, no.
So he
He
calls
said-
Giggle Pickles Crystal now, or Giggle Pickles calls herself Crystal now?
Well, he calls her Crystal too. Just like
No, that's
just
what I
like
said.
he
Is that just his name for her now?
Well, I mean, she puts her name as Giggle Pickles or Crystal Bushlow, but he always, hey, Crystal. Or he'll say, hey, GP. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
varies. You know how he is. Remember when he started calling Granny by his real name or Lemmy by her real name? You know what I mean. He does that shit. That's just who he is. Michael.
Yeah.
Pesci, I'm sorry. I mean, dox you. I find it hard to believe that Jake would put Pesci over. No, he does. At least on the local
That was what
thing.
she said. She said that he was.
Yeah.
She was trying to explain to me who Jake was, and I'm like, oh, I know him really well. And she's like, how well? And I said, I've done shows with him.
Yeah. So he used to be.
She seemed like she was
there
surprised when she thought of him doing shows, and probably has no idea.
Like he was on the very first show I ever streamed on my own channel.
That's what I said. They were shocked when I said that.
You could bring Jake up. Oh God, you should do a. Hey, you should pull up a best of Jake tape from your shows and be like, "Hey, Gidgy, remember you're talking about How I Knew Jake. Well, here's a clip, a little clip show here a little rerun to show
Just
you what
pull
we've
up
been doing.
pull up the one where he goes, JJ, you got some explaining to do.
Pesci and Schmidt. Fuck you, JJ. Brian Alford is better than you. Or the flamingos are typically enjoyed in the homosexual community.
See, there was a lot of drama then. That's why there was a lot more people around then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why you say there's a lot of women. Yeah, because women love drama. Why do you think they watch soap operas and reality shows? And oh my God, it's a reality show on a boat, or
Yeah.
a reality show on a fucking island, a reality show on a fucking plane. You know, the Real Housewives of Rich Pilots, the fucking Real Housewives of Aspen, or fucking they have the hillbilly house, or not the hillbilly, but like they had like the Queens of the South.
Like when
You
I
know,
was
like they
fighting
had
with
all that
when I was
shit.
fighting with my co-host, people they get a kick out of that.
Right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because they want that drama. Oh my God! Oh, what's going on? What's it say? It's the same way with like Rocco or any of them other crazy motherfuckers. Not that Rocco.
To
was
be
like
honest,
the people like that
Rocco
song.
is actually the ideal kind of person they would like up there.
Well, of course, but he can't get along with anybody because he
No,
thinks
yeah,
everybody's
exactly.
out to get him.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying in a perfect world, he's like a real locale where
Right. Oh yeah, yeah.
he's gonna be a little bit more amusing than me because he's always talking about crazy shit.
Right. Like, oh, Jacob Waters, do you know what you're doing?
You know what I mean? It's one thing if I was talking about
sports.
sports or something, but I'm not.
Right.
But when
Yeah.
you're just like they like weirdo shit, like people
Yeah.
spaced
Drama.
out, you know.
Yeah. Drama.
Yeah.
Drama, crackheads, crazy shit. Jake
Yeah.
Hudson with the poop finger, shit like that.
Yeah,
Jack
unfortunately.
and Jake. I'm just saying
Jack and Jake.
that's the kind of shit they'd make. Oh my God, it's the poop finger. Oh my, it already happened. It was just a different community, but yeah, they like all that, like the Little Family. Now they like to, follow people more and shit, evidently. But like them with Rocco, all of their shit was videos of Rocco going crazy.
Are you guys in the middle of a snowstorm right now?
Yeah, it's really more ice. It's supposed to snow Friday, Saturday, I think, or
Oh, we're
Friday into Saturday.
getting. It looks like there's feet of snow outside.
No, I saw that. I saw South Bend, Indiana had like a foot of snow already, like in 2 hours or something. That's why I said bet the Bears this weekend, bro. It's going to be like 12 degrees, probably actual temperature. The Rams ain't. Is it the Rams? The Rams ain't ready for that.
No. What about Matt Stafford?
He played indoors in Detroit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but he had to play in Lambeau.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know what the spread is or whatever, but it should be a good game.
Brad's gonna bet him.
It's gonna be cold as fuck with the Bears. Windy, cold. It'll neutralize.
I think Brad
some of
won
the,
this week and Fatal lost this week.
Yeah.
So I had a win-loss week.
It's like when the Dolphins come up to New England and late in the year, unless they got Dan Marino or somebody, they didn't have the best of records. Or most teams that played in Green Bay in the playoffs. Green Bay always had a good playoff record in the cold.
Unless they're playing against Colin Kaepernick.
Well, yeah, or fucking
I think he's undefeated in Lambeau, and I think he beat him twice.
who was the other motherfucker? The Niners.
If you're
back
Aaron
in the day,
Rodgers,
too.
you had to look back at that game like, I can't believe we lost to fucking Kaepernick.
They had good coach. Yeah, it's like 22 degrees here, so the cold shit is here. Gonzo says NFL already has the Bears' name on the trophy. I don't know about that, but they would like the Bears to be in the Super Bowl for sure.
That's a big market.
And the Bears haven't done shit. Well, they went to the Super Bowl.
That'll be a big
and the
rated
Colts.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's been 20 years since they've been in the Super Bowl, and they lost to Peyton Manning and the Colts. And then before that, it was the Bears.
And it was an ugly Super Bowl too. They didn't even like play well. That was like a boring Super Bowl.
It was, yeah. Yeah, that was a shitty Super Bowl.
That's all I remember about the Rex Grossman Super Bowl was it was boring.
And that was the one where it was raining. It was like raining in Miami, wasn't it?
And it wasn't even that Manning played lights out either.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I wonder if we looked up his stats. It was probably a pretty mediocre day because I remember he didn't run them out the gym, but they didn't have a chance to win either. What was the score of that game?
Let's see. Colts, Bears, Super Bowl. Let's see. It was.
I bet you the Colts had 20-something.
29-17, the Colts won in Dolphin Stadium. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 20-something.
Yeah.
And I think there might have been a big defensive play made by the Colts in that game.
That was the one where the Colts, it was raining like a motherfucker, and Prince played the halftime show and played Purple Rain in the pouring down rain. I do remember that. Best halftime show, one of, if not the best. Let's see the stats. Peyton Manning was the MVP.
What was his numbers?
Let's see statistics. Peyton Manning, 25 of 38, 247, one touchdown, one INT. Yeah, nothing spectacular.
Yeah, it's pretty pedestrian.
Joseph Adai had 77 yards. Dominic Rhodes had 113 yards and a TD.
That was the big Dominic Rhodes.
And Grossman threw for 20 of 28, 165, one touchdown, two INTs.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah.
Gonzo said Hester ran back the kickoff. That was when kickoff still mattered.
That's right. Yeah, I was going to say, I remember Devin Hester was the only bright spot in that game for the Bears, basically. Great halftime show. And I remember Billy Joel sang the national anthem. I remember that. Because it was at the stadium the Dolphins play at now. Because Louisville made the Orange Bowl that year and played like on January 1st or 2nd, whatever it was. And then the Super Bowl was there like a month later. Because I remember them advertising it.
I wonder if Kenny's going to be doing a Hurricanes watch along.
No way. He'll be. That's actually one of the games he'll watch live. That surprisingly, that'll be one of the games he actually watches live. And the only reason I know is because every playoff game Miami has had, he like messaged me in real time, like with one of those. Well, the Hurricanes ain't looking too good so far, and it's like, oh, he's actually watching the game. But I get it. I mean, if you're actually wanting to watch your game, I mean, I don't. I ain't watching my team play on tape unless I had to work or something. And even then, I got like the like the little ticker on your phone where it'll give you all the updates on the score. So you just get like a little. There's like a running. It's like the clock and what down is it, where it's at. It just gives you like a live game track. I have that on my phone for any Louisville football or basketball game if I'm at work or can't make it. Which I'm at every home game. I just put away games. Basketball, I don't though. Fuck, too many games. Costs too damn much to go. Not all of us got that Scaramucci like broke ass Barkley. The fuck? Where's Sean Smith at? Can he join this room, Pesci? I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
I thought he. Oh, okay. Thought he was gonna come in with me. John Smith, pop in the chat.
Yeah, he can see us. The other people who can't see us are like Boss Man. We would have to drag him in.
I mean, he is the San Diego shitbag. I said he's writing a new book. It's called How to Be a San Diego Shitbag: The Mostly True Stories of the San Diego Shitbag Boss Man. Same cover as Bolin, it's be Boss Man's picture. Oh, Sirvap asked about Billy Sellers earlier. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him anywhere on anybody's chat. He hasn't messaged anywhere that I can see. BC says D up, Pesci. No, you know the Browns are going to get some shitty coach, Pesci. They ain't going to get nobody good.
Sure. We've
Stefanski.
never got the coach you want.
Hey,
He
Stefanski will
always
get
gets
a better.
rookie. He always gets someone
What?
he can control.
Watch, Stefanski will get a better gig and actually win somewhere, because he'll like end up. You know what I mean?
Did New York
He'll
hire
end
their
up-
coach?
Huh?
Did New York hire their coach yet?
No. I think the Raiders might have hired their coach. I thought they were going to hire Brian Flores, who'd be good.
Yeah, they fired Pete Carroll after one day.
Well, he's old. I think you guys they were done with him. Maybe he was that bad a fuck up. I don't know. He did well at the Seahawks. I mean, fuck. I don't know. Pete Carroll, if he wants to coach, he should go back to college. He'd be good at that shit. He was good at it before. You don't act like an old man or anything. Now that college players can get paid above board, fuck, he dominate college. Yeah, I don't think anybody's hired a coach yet. I just know that they said Brian Flores would be like the leader for the Raiders. I bet the Browns get like a coordinator. They'll go after like a coordinator from the Seahawks or the Eagles, or just some random team or whatever. Or hey, I guess who the Browns could hire, Pesci, and I'm not like his biggest fan, but Mike McCarthy. You know what I mean? He didn't get another shot last year. Nobody's really talking about him. I could see that, something like that. At least he'd be serviceable. I mean, you're not going to be 0-16 or 0-17 with him. You might actually break even at least. But the last, did you see the article or the news coming out, I guess yesterday, today, about like Deshaun Watson expected to compete for the starting job and this and that and the other?
Yeah. Might as well.
I don't see it happening. But
No, he's going to
think they
compete. I don't know if he'll get it. I hope he doesn't. I hope Shador is still around.
I just think the dude is. I mean, they got to pay him all that money, so I get why they'll try it. But I just think the dude's been gone away too long.
Yeah, Tomlin's available, but I don't think he would do that to the Rooney.
No, he ain't going to Cleveland. He ain't going to Baltimore. He ain't going anywhere in division. That motherfucker will get paid to be on TV. Unless he really wants to coach. Tomlin's going to do a TV gig because he's perfect. He's still young enough
He
where
was
he
at
can.
Pittsburgh for 19 years.
And also,
Boss
guess
Man
what?
can say whatever he wants. That dude held that job for 19 years.
Yeah, you're not coaching the Cowboys, Steelers, Patriots, Giants
For 19
Raiders.
years, and I know what you're doing. The only thing Tomlin never got was a top 5 draft pick because he was never that bad. He never was bad enough to get a draft pick that might change the franchise.
Well, I know that too, Sirvap. I'm just saying that the Browns could get, not necessarily Mike McCarthy, but a guy like him who's been out of the gig for a year or two. But Tomlin's going to go get paid probably $50 million a year to talk on TV because he's still young enough that he could do TV for a
Yeah,
year.
he'd probably do
wait,
TV, but I could see him wanting to coach still.
or just like wait a year and see what's available next year. I mean, who's really like a good team you could get a hold of? The Raiders organization sucks. The Dolphins suck. The Browns suck. I guess the Ravens. I guess he could go to the Ravens, but like you said, he'd be betraying the Steelers
The Rooney.
for
I
right
could see
for like
him
a
going to
different,
New York.
or yeah, maybe the Giants. I guess so. Yeah, maybe the Giants. That would be acceptable. Different division, big name. Or like if Green Bay was open, he could probably go there. You know, something like that. I can see that. Or actually, if Green Bay was open, John Harbaugh would probably get the gig. Honestly, he's perfect for like a Green Bay.
Harbaugh should go coach with his brother.
Well, Sirvat, nobody can control AB or Le'Veon Bell. That's the problem. They were in their prime, but those goods are head cases, both of them.
And they couldn't stay healthy at times.
Super talented. Oh, wait a minute. John Harbaugh is now the coach. Breaking ESPN. Giants. John Harbaugh working to finalize an agreement. There you go. Harbaugh will coach the Giants. There you
Okay.
go. Official.
I figured.
Just broke on ESPN.
Knew he wasn't
Yeah.
going to Cleveland.
Well, no shit. Unless they gave him like $400 million in control of the office and all that. It had to be some crazy deal. Like one of those like Pat Riley where you're the GM, personnel, blah blah blah, have veto power over all trades. You know what I mean? It has to be something crazy like that. That's the only reason Pat Riley went to Miami originally. Because why would you leave the Lakers and the Knicks to go to the Heat? And it was like, oh no, we'll make you the president of operations, the GM, the coach. You get all draft pick choices. All right, I got you. There you go, though. John Harbaugh coaching the New York Fighting Alvins and Punchahos.
Yeah, I
Where
figured
you at,
Tomlin
Alvin Marin?
or Tomlin or Harbaugh will go to Giants. Is the Raiders' job still open?
Yep. So the Giants is the first one to fill.
Tomlin, I can see going to the Raiders.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, Brady's the one making the big decisions on that, so evidently he's got more hands-on. All right, had to put that in the chat for the Punchahos and the Alvins. Well, at least the Giants might be respectable again. But yes, Siravat, the Steelers should have been better. But those two guys, they're a little different. I mean, Le'Veon Bell washed out quickly. AB, once he wasn't with Brady, he was done. They have to be in the right system, I guess. I don't know. But they were both pretty wacky. It's like dealing with T.O., but T.O. actually would show up. Those dudes might not even show up. That's the difference. Randy Moss might be a pain in the ass, but he showed up. Fucking once Antonio took his fucking jersey off and said, I'm out, he was done. Did Le'Veon Bell do much of anything after he left Pittsburgh, though? I can't remember. He went to the Jets or whatever, didn't he? But yeah, but yes, the Steelers should have done more with the talent they had, especially the defense they had. And they've had the good defense for like 30 years. Fuck. Now it's going to be interesting to see who the Steelers get.
Yeah, don't get it wrong. He definitely should have won more games.
Right.
But you could make that argument with a lot of coaches, though.
You know, Romeo Crennel at the Browns should have won more games, Pesci.
Oh, yeah.
Hugh Jackson. No, Hugh Jackson. Well, Hugh Jackson was all right. He was before Stefanski, wasn't he?
Well, he wasn't all right. He was the coach for the 0-16 year.
I thought he was the coach.
I blame ownership, but
Was he the coach before Stefanski?
Yeah. No, Freddie Kitchens. Then,
Oh, that was
then it was
okay.
Steve Jackson.
Okay. Yeah. Now I said Freddie Kitchens was alright.
Well, he was a great coordinator, and then they made him a head coach, and we had that catastrophic year. That was the year Miles Garrett got expelled for fucking trying to kill Mason Rudolph. Dude, we had Odell, we had Baker, we didn't even make the playoffs.
I remember they took his helmet off and swung it at him because he said he
And the
called me
sad
the
part was
N-word.
Odell actually had a good year. Him and Landry had 1,000 yards.
Ha ha. Boss man did
And you
say
know, if
that
a
Tomlin
receiver
will be
gets you
coaching
1,000 yards, that's at least what you would. A lot of teams would love to have.
Well, Boss Man also said he was the third-ranked poker player, or one game away from the World Series of Poker. So,
Well, there's a chance Tomlin doesn't coach next year because when you leave the Rooney organization, it's like a respect thing. He might take his time and.
I just think he'll do like announcing or maybe like, oh, he's a consultant for the NFL, for the league, or for the Steelers, or something, just something, whatever. And then next year because who might get fired next year? Like, you think about it, the Eagles might kick Sirianni's ass out of there. You never know. Or the Packers get rid of LaFleur. That's more likely. Shit like that. I mean, the NFL, man, like Harbaugh and Tomlin were the longest tenured coaches. I think Andy Reid was next at like 12 or 13 years. Like, the average life expectancy of an NFL coach is like less than 6 years, or 4 years, whatever. They don't last long. The fucking Cowboys could open up and Tomlin takes it, whatever. Personally, I just think he'll do TV and probably relax. He'll be like Bill Cowher. You know what? That's probably what'll happen. They'll hire him over there on CBS with Cowher, right? Isn't Cowher still over there? Or is he retiring too?
I have no idea.
I thought Cowher might be retiring. But either way, he'd be good with something like that. I mean, Terry Bradshaw's old ass is going to have to retire soon. Let me tell you. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Bill Cowher's still over there on CBS. There you go. Tomlin will go work for CBS with Cowher and J.J. Watt or whoever. All right, let's see who's under the Bill Cowher coaching tree. Anybody still around? No, a bunch of old dudes. Well, I guess Mike Vrabel was, but he ain't leaving the fucking Patriots. And where did Mike Vrabel play college football, Pesci?
Ohio State.
Right. So I told you he's one of the best players I've ever seen. Him and Andy Katzenmoyer around that era. Ohio State had some badass defensive dudes. And Orlando Pace on the offensive line didn't hurt either with Eddie George running the ball. And what's his name? Who was the Brian Hoyer quarterback? He was good. Let's see. Yeah, Tomlin how does I say he is? Yeah, Tomlin's only 53 years old. But he might, like you said, he might coach again. That's pretty young. Now, if he was 63, I'd be like, nah, he's probably done. But 53? Fuck, Belichick and them are still coaching
Yeah,
at
because
old
he was
ass
one
age.
of the youngest coaches in the league at one time.
Right. 53. 18 years, 19 years, whatever, and he's only 53. Yeah, he'll probably coach then. He might take a year off, but he'll come back. Somebody's gonna throw a boatload of money at him, and he'll take it. Because why? I would. Oh darn! I suck. I got fired. They had to pay me a $20 million buyout. Oh darn! Coaching's the best gig, especially like big time college and pro coaching. Oh my god, they pay you to not coach.
And you get a lot of perks being a coach.
Oh yeah, a free car, a beach house, blah, private jet, blah blah
Free
blah.
free food, free travel.
Oh yeah. So all you have to
free
say
medical.
is, head coach of the Cleveland Browns here, Joe Pesci. And when I prefer to drive my car, I go to blah blah blah. Or wait a minute, hold on. I only get my cars at Minner Mercedes. At Minner, Ohio Mercedes, they always give me the best deal. Tell them the coach sent you. You know what I mean? They give you a fucking free Mercedes. Because you know what? There'll be like at least 10 people, maybe 100 people, maybe 50 people, just say 10 people, that'll go in there and go, well, coach said I should buy my Mercedes from them. And they will. That's how advertising works.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It's like, it's like Rick Pitino when he was here. He would do commercials. Okay, he would do commercials for Checkers and Rallies, bro. I'm like, that motherfucker has never eaten a Rallies Checkers burger, ever. There's no fucking way. He's a health nut. The guy's like 80 and he's out there still coaching and he looks like he's 60. Jogs on the treadmill. I was like, that motherfucker has never eaten a french fry or a fucking burger from Rallies. And he's like, when you stop in on the fast break, tell him, oh, coach sent you. That's like a commercial. It's so horrible. I mean, Johnny Bench and Pete Rose did those kind of commercials for the Reds, too. They were horrible. And when I'm in northern Kentucky, Cincinnati, Covington area, I stop at, whatever the fuck, dealership or restaurant. Skyline Chili. Guaranteed to make you shit your guts out in 30 minutes. Because who the fuck puts cinnamon and chocolate on their chili with
Nicole.
noodles? Packers coach gets a free Range Rover every year, says BC. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. All they gotta do is do commercials and shit. And some of them don't even have to do commercials. It's just part of the gig of like, oh, this company gets a better deal on their luxury box at the stadium if you drive one, and they give you a car, so they get a discount. Okay. And guess what happens? All these players, like in college and shit here at Louisville, Ohio State, and USC, wherever, they all drive leased cars like Chargers, Hellcats, whatever. And anytime they need an oil change or, oh, it broke down, guess what? They either fix it or give them another car. That's just how it rolls. Breaking news, New York Giants closing in to hiring John Harbaugh. The parties are finalizing the agreement per Adam Schefter, ESPN. And let's face it, I know the Packers are a big organization, like as far as like historically, but let's face it, if you're the coach of the Dallas Cowboys or the New York Giants or the Niners or the Bears or something, you probably get a whole lot more like based on how big the cities and fan bases and blah blah blah, corporate wise anyway. Which is it, like the Cowboys? Come on, if you're coaching the Cowboys, I know Jerry wants to be the center of attention, but if you're coaching the Cowboys, you probably got some. I mean, Tom Landry, Bobby. I mean, come on, Hank Hill loved Tom Landry like a dad, and that's probably not a stretch for most old Cowboy fans. They fucking love, or fucking Boss Man in Poland talking about Don Shula. The perks those guys got. Well, Don Shula started steakhouses, so he's doing all right. The Browns coach gets a free Fabios and a half-price weed from Pesci, basically. Now they get, actually the Browns overpaid Stefanski and Deshaun Watson. The Brown, that's the one thing I'll say about your owner, Jimmy Haslam. He overpays for shit, whereas the Browns didn't pay shit before. He overpays. That's a problem though. Because whoever your owner was before him, he didn't. I mean, he tried, but he didn't pay like that. Let's sign a guy we don't know if he's going to go to prison or not to the biggest deal ever and trade away shit. I mean, unless he has some breakout year next year, that's looking like the dumbest trade. That's like
Biggest
Bobby
deal of
Bonilla
all
day.
time.
That's like Bobby Bonilla day. Like, if Deshaun Watson doesn't do anything next year, like maybe he comes out and balls out, okay, redemption. But otherwise, that is like the worst deal since the Bobby Bonilla. Bobby Bonilla gets paid every year July 1st until 2035. But it's still not as much money as Watson, but just stupid. I mean, the Mets are still paying a guy who ain't played in 20 years plus. Kenny also claims he's Cherokee, but he's not interested in claiming any of the money. Well, that's because he's not enough Cherokee. Just like old Giggle Pickle, same way. They might have some Indian blood in them, but you got to be able to prove lineage with documents and shit, basically. And neither one of them can. BC says Matt LaFleur's dad told me he crashed his son's Range Rover while he was out of town. Packers had a new one in the drive. Yeah, within 2 hours. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They don't give a fuck. It's all about, hey, oh my God, did you see the coach? He was driving our car, and it has Cross Pontiac, or not Pontiac anymore, but you know, Bill Collins Ford, or there was the one that Cornette used to advertise on OVW. Paul Miller or Paulie Miller
Cornette,
Ford.
Sir Cornette gave $5,000 to that guy who got suspended.
Well, he pledged. I don't know if he gave it, but he pledged. Pledging and giving is two different things. So we'll see what happens. But yeah.
What's the point behind that? Because he got suspended?
Because the guy got suspended for calling Trump a pedo protector, and Trump flipped the guy off with the finger.
Yeah, I saw that. That's my buddy.
Well, he's part of the UAW union. He ain't getting fired. I know that. Especially not up there. Sirvat says on his last show he claimed his grandmother was full Cherokee. That would make him a quarter. Yeah, he might actually be able to get, but there's no way. No. Grandmother was probably less than that. But, I mean, you never know. Maybe prove it. That's all I had to say. Get your paperwork. But there's a lot of things. There's people who you would think were Native American, like for real, you know, part of a tribe, that back in the old days, to be able to get a job or get loans, whatever, you would have to sign basically like your rights away as an Indian. Like, oh, I no longer claim Native American, Indian, whatever status. So then when the tribes all started getting casinos and this and that and the other, a lot of people had rescinded, as they say, that like you get rid of your citizenship. I'm giving up my U.S. citizenship or my British citizenship. A lot of Native Americans did that, so they basically screwed their future selves and families out of money.
Lay it out.
That I do know. So that's probably the case on a lot of people, especially people who didn't have as much blood in them. Because you got to at least be able to pull your like a percentage to get the money, depending on the tribe too. I know that. Like GP and him ain't getting no money. Now the guy that Jacob had on the show, the crazy guy Angel, yeah, he's native. He gets money. He gets a check. You could tell. He gets it. I get it. But not. Kenny Bolin has more Native American in him than fucking Gale Pickle's ever dreamed of. Just look at Kenny's hair and his complexion. He can't grow a beard, bro. Just saying, Native Americans don't grow a lot of facial hair. Kenny's got some Native American blood in him. Giggle Pickles is not Native American at all. She's fucking like just white trash, German, Irish, whatever the fuck. Scotch, I don't know. She's whiter than fucking Jacob Waters. And that's a shoot, Bob. Well, remember Gonzo also, GP was the great white buffalo of her tribe, besides being the shaman and the spiritual healer, and taught her son how to use the bow and arrow,
she taught her
Yeah.
fucking granddaughter how to shoot a bullseye and shit.
Yeah, there you go. This is why people don't get the to be able to get Native American tribal benefits, you must first be officially enrolled as a member of a federally recognized tribe, as requirements vary, but often involve a specific blood quantum, i.e., depending on tribe, it could be a quarter for Bureau of Indian Affairs scholarships, etc. Not just some lineal descent, but from a specific ancestor, not just DNA test or feeling or connection, but you have to actually like show a family tree, da 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 da. But a lot of those Native Americans took on white people names and disowned themselves. So if your great granddaddy, yeah, I'm not Indian because he was starving and needed a job, well, guess what? Nobody gets benefits. That's just the way it rolls. Basically, you got to be like a real deal fucking Tonto to get shit. He was right though. DNA isn't necessarily a 50-50. It could be 90-10. Well, yeah, I'm sure. But you still have to prove a lineal. It's like you still have to prove that your ancestors, like a family tree. And number one, there's people that are full-blooded Indian that just don't sign up for the tribe because they don't want to fuck with it because they're not living on the reservation. The reservations are poor, unless you're Cherokee, North Carolina, which is like the richest one in the country. Nobody wants to go live in the middle of bumfuck. Well, I do, but I'm not a normal person. But most normal people don't want to live in the middle of bumfuck North Dakota, New Mexico, in the desert, whatever, Oklahoma, to be able to get said benefits. That's basically what you got to do. But yeah, GP ain't no goddamn Indian. She's the great white buffalo. Ugh. I mean, yeah, she did teach Pesci how to hunt with a bow and arrow, and how to track dolphins in the wild, and bears, and fucking Jim Crick. She also showed him how to put a Brillo pad in a pipe and smoke that rock, probably. I'm just guessing. Well, Gonzo, yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't want that sweet casino money? That's why they make you prove it. Like Angel is doing just fine because he's got that casino money. If you live in Cherokee, North Carolina, they're the richest tribe, dude. Like Reverend talks about it, that place is nice, yeah. Because like even the lowest I know the lowest person on the totem pole, no pun intended, in Cherokee, North Carolina gets like 40 grand a year just in like tribal money. It's not
I haven't
taxable.
heard from Reverend at all.
Well, he's probably, he's probably crashing through walls with forklifts, or fucking, maybe he like breathed in too much bug spray. Well, that's why I said nobody's in your Discord. Gonzo doesn't come in anymore. Goddamn, Boss Man's retired from the business. We wish him on his best in his future endeavors. Where's Jay Walks at? I haven't seen him in forever.
I have no idea. There's fucking tons of snow outside. I'm fucked.
What, to drive tomorrow? Or are you going to the auction?
No auction tomorrow.
I was gonna say they probably canceled the auction if you got a foot of snow.
No, that's not canceled, but I'm not going. We're full. We're full on cars. We got like 40.
I need to get a different car. Well, I mean, I have cars. I need another one. I need a stick shift Japanese vehicle of some sort. I mean, I would take
I got
them.
a stick shift Kia for fucking 1,300.
What year is it? What is it?
Oh, I think it's an Optima.
Okay. I've had a Spectra. It was a stick shift. It was.
I think it needs
I
brakes.
drove that motherfucker.
But it's just a cheap little car.
I drove that fucking Spectra into the ground and junked it.
I think we paid like 800 for it, and we'll take 13 out the door.
So is it damaged or what kind of mileage it got on it?
Yeah, the body's not the greatest. It's a great driver. It needs like, I forgot what it needs. It needs brakes or something.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, 1,300. I mean, shit. That's a good transportation vehicle because it might look like shit, but that motherfucker will keep driving.
But I do got a
That's what
stick
the
shift Chevy Cruze up here as well. It's
A
actually
stick
all it
shift
needs
Chevy.
is brakes.
What?
It
A
drives
stick
bad.
shift Chevy. I didn't even know they made a stick shift Chevy Cruze.
All it needs is rear brakes.
No, that's just like the little 4-door car, right?
Yeah, Chevy Cruze.
What year is it?
15.
No, I was say, yeah. I don't think they made. I didn't know they made stick shifts in that. That'd be like one of the few Chevys you could buy because it is a stick shift.
Yeah.
I mean, most car companies are going to quit making them. I'd like to have an old pickup truck with the stick shift. Actually, if a Japanese car like an old Toyota, Honda, whatever, but I would take I don't know, 1970s to early 2000s, like pickup truck of some sort that had a stick shift. Just a basic ass Ford Ranger or Chevy S10 or F-150 or GMC, whatever. Or one of those Chevy Z71s with the stick shift. I'd take something like it. Preferably 4-wheel drive if I could have it. Where the fuck is Sean Smith at, Sean? Where you at? I messaged you. You're supposed to pop in the Discord. Let's see, what the fuck is that? Let's see.
Oh, wow, you get this car in this battle pass? That's cool.
DeLorean. Looks like a tie-dye painted DeLorean or something.
No, I was just going through the ones I have it painted normal. But I was just seeing what the paint job was.
Was it a Volkswagen?
Yeah, I think so. Looks like it.
And Cam Moron is going to pay Barkley a visit. When did he say that, the Vap Daddy? Last night on his show, I guess? I don't know. I didn't see it. Damn moron. He's the Cole County Crusher or whatever. And Bob knows all the good we do around here. Oh, what did he say? Was he talking about Barkley burning $100 bills or some shit on that video? Or talking about Barkley, how much money he had or some shit? I don't think Cam Moron's going to California anytime soon that I would be aware of. That's a long way away. and he's got a job and responsibilities like a normal person, you know. But you never know. Maybe he's going on vacation. Yeah, Kenny, we're all riced up over here. One of the great Pesci lines. We're all riced up over here.
It was a sad Bolin promo.
It's what he said. It's what Bolin said in a promo. Oh, okay, yeah, I gotcha. Just Kenny B blowing himself. And Pesci's over there blowing himself.
Oh yeah, all the basketball games must be over.
Probably, yeah. Unless it's on NBA TV. Let me look. There could be a late West Coast game on there.
It's showing a game on NBA TV, but I don't know if that's from earlier.
I'll tell
Oh
you
yeah,
here
it's
in a
just
minute.
a highlight. It is just a highlight. Never mind. Yeah, those are just highlights.
Yeah, best games of the night. Yeah. And Bob knows.
Oh, they got Al Horford over in Golden State.
He's playing for Golden State now.
Yep.
They got a bunch of old dudes in.
Well, they
Draymond,
got some
him.
young guys too. Looks like.
Is this just the highlights? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm checking out. Toronto, or no, that's Portland. I was gonna say, didn't Dame Lillard go back to Portland?
I think so.
Wonder if he's
But
in this
didn't he
game
hurt
or if he's
himself or?
hurt. He must be hurt.
Yeah, I thought he got hurt or something last season. Or no, there he is. Isn't that him? No,
he's
never
number
mind.
0 if he's out there.
Yeah, I think he tore his ACL or Achilles or something last year when he was in Milwaukee or whatever. Oh shit, that was I saw the hold Hold on. All right, hold on here. Let me turn this shit. Listen, listen. Chris Rock had a cup of coffee in TNA, just like Dustin Diamond. That was the maddest I've ever seen Rome. He was so mad. Oh, so hold on here. This
Pelicans
also
beat
happened.
Brooklyn.
Do what?
No, I said the Pelicans beat Brooklyn.
Yeah, see, Anthony Davis is hurt again.
That's why they fired that GM. What is that, Bill
Represent
Gates talking to
Brooklyn.
Doc Rivers? Oh, no.
He said Bill Gates.
Look like Bill Gates from the side.
Hey man, is that Bill Gates? Ha ha. So you know, TNA has their live debut on AMC tomorrow night.
What? What happens?
TNA is going to be on AMC, like AMC cable channel, American Movie Channel. Their live debut is tomorrow night on AMC. AJ Styles is going to be there, etc. And the actually tonight during Dynamite, AEW announced they signed the group from TNA, the Rascals. So of course they did that so they wouldn't be on tomorrow's show. One of their more popular factions, they signed them all. And then of course Powerhouse Hobbs will be gone from AEW to WWE most likely tonight, as of now. Expected to join immediately. Powerhouse Hobbs is good. I don't know why they didn't put the belt on somebody like or have him in the chase, but Tony's just stupid with his ridiculous booking. Oh shit!
Hello, hello.
Yo, yo.
Here's the thing. He was busy taking a shit.
Oh, he was on early today. Did you watch him?
Nope.
No.
No, sir. I reckon I don't. No,
You sick?
hold on. Let me. No, he's just smoking weed.
No.
Let me guess. Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there? Hope everybody's doing good and staying safe.
Well, that's probably what time I was doing my show was when he was on.
You got a link if you want to come on. I just want to say, you know, I heard Pesci got fired from the local university. Gidgy hates me.
No, I didn't get fired.
But I just want to say, you know, I'm doing good. Hey out there. You know, so say I put my Cash App and all my links on there. If you want to tip me a cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, that thing. I think that link is called "Buy Me a Cup of Coffee" or something like that.
Yeah.
Buy me a coffee.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I was gonna say, I'm doing good. I really am. I'm doing good. Let's see. Did somebody actually edit this yet? Yeah, it says on Fightful, the Rascals, the stable, all four members who are in TNA and were WWE before that, etc., had signed with AEW as of tonight. On the same day, Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, AEW aired a video teasing the Rascals' arrival. Yeah, so they're like I said, they're supposed to be on the TNA show tomorrow, so they weren't under official contract. So I guess Tony was like, "All right," pulled an old Eric Bischoff move.
Who are the Rascals?
They're like a faction in TNA wrestling, and TNA has their live debut tomorrow night on AMC. And like AJ Styles is going to be there. There'll be some WWE guys, whatever. But
Oh, they got another TV deal.
yeah. So Tony Khan said opened up the bank today and signed the whole faction, four guys of the Rascals, to steal a little thunder. And I think he signed a couple other people too. Nobody I know of, but you know what I mean. He's just the way
They
they
want the contract to TNA or whatever.
Yeah, just taking them off TNA, I guess, because they were pretty hot. The group was. AEW Hechikira was all elite. They just put that out there 9 minutes ago, and then Persephone is all elite. They put that out 10 minutes ago. I don't know.
Oh wait a minute, I'm getting confused. What happened? TNA had didn't they always have a deal, or they lost their deal or something?
Well, yeah, but not like on mainstream cable. Now they're going to be like on AMC, American Movie Channel.
Right.
Yeah, so they're going to be live, like on a real channel for the first time since when they had Hogan and that, when they were on Spike or whatever. So they, because before they're like on Access TV or Travel TV, crazy channels.
Oh, okay, that's smaller. Yeah, but they're all owned by bigger channels, like how USA is owned by NBC and stuff like that.
Right. But now they've got more mainstream access.
Yeah,
so Tony
yeah.
probably looked through the roster to see who didn't have a contract and probably hired a few of them.
Well, which was the organization that what's his face was champion? Dolph Ziggler.
TNA.
Oh, that's TNA. Oh, okay. Because I watched that with you guys a few times. Yeah, I forget what channel they were on. I didn't realize that was TNA.
We watched it on whatever fake, thing that was, but they're on Access TV. They own them.
Oh, they were on Access. Okay, no, I remember watching some pay-per-views.
Yeah, the pay-per-views we watched on the website.
Yeah. I forgot that was TNA. Maybe because of that stupid eight-sided ring or whatever. But
six-sided ring.
Oh, six-sided, whatever the hell it was. It's stupid nonetheless. And then, you know who maybe I was thinking of? Maybe I was thinking of. There was so many of them. The alphabet soup. That one GFW or something.
Oh, GCW, yeah.
GCW,
yeah.
Maybe that's who I was thinking of. But you know what? You guys probably know where he is. Maybe he's in TNA. I don't know. What's the other one that WWE has a relationship with?
TNA.
Is it TNA? I thought it was what's called.
They have TNA, and they also have AAA, I think, too. AAA and TNA. Yeah, TNA and AAA in Mexico.
Yeah. AAA I knew about. I thought there was a different organization they had a deal with. because they remember their champion, or I guess maybe their champion lost, and then I guess he became a somewhat of a big deal to a certain extent in WWE, unless they unless they or maybe they or maybe he headlined a NXT thing or something like that. I'm
Yep,
confused.
Servap says the odds-on favorite to be Cleveland's coach is Mike McDaniel, the Dolphins' former coach, on the MGM betting.
Interesting.
I think that dude would be bad, though. I don't see that being a good thing.
I have no idea. If they hire him, it's just like hiring another Stefanski.
Stefanski's probably better than that guy, though. I mean, come on. Miami's got a better run organization than Cleveland. Now, I'm not saying that Tua was the end-all, be-all, but say, damn.
Oh, you know, I didn't finish what I was going to say. You might have, if you've seen my stories or whatever, you might have seen stuff on Facebook or whatever. But I think this past week or whatever, the PBR, the Bull Riders Association, was in Madison Square Garden. But today, I think they're out of there now. But today I saw that I guess what's his face and his girlfriend or wife were there taking pictures. Who's the guy from Long Island?
Zack Ryder or
Yeah,
whatever.
who he wrestle for?
He wrestles for WWE now. He got signed with them.
Okay,
He was
back with
in
WWE?
TNA though. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he had some. I think maybe he had that internet belt or whatever belt he made up. He had somebody, unless his girl got a belt. Somebody, one of them was holding a belt and taking pictures with the Bull Riders and shit.
Yeah, his woman's Chelsea Green. She's hot. She's
Okay,
cool.
yeah. I don't know if she's from Long Island also, but
No, he is for sure though. Yeah, he is.
oh yeah.
His first match was at the Long Island Civic Center or whatever the fuck. The little, little event center, wherever they had wrestling on Long Island, not the
So what
big
you
arena.
call it? Where the Islanders used to play.
Is it Nassau?
Yeah, Nassau Coliseum. Maybe they still play there. It's called something else now, I think.
But that's where when he had his big coming home moment for WWE, that's where it was at.
But Nassau Coliseum, WWE was there, WCW was there. A lot of people wrestled there at one time or another.
Gonzo says Game Changer Wrestling. Yeah, that was it. GCW. They spend money on some dudes. I'll give them that.
Because I think it was GCW that even Cornette was announcing for a little while or some shit, or pretending to be a manager. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't remember.
No, it wasn't GCW. It was he was in Major League Wrestling. You're thinking of?
Oh yeah, MLW. Maybe that's who I was thinking of with with Ziggler or whatever.
Yeah, I mean all those guys have been in all those places for sure. Yeah, because those indies actually pay good. GCW, MLW, whatever. They always paid well.
Yeah, because I guess because they had decent. I mean, they might have been on the not the A team of cable channels, but they did have deals.
Yeah, something. Or at least somebody footing the bill for them.
Yeah. Well, the one company, I forget who it is. It's not TNA, obviously. Well, no, it's. I don't think it's TNA. One of them one of them is owned by the companies that put up the billboards.
Oh,
some communication, Clear Channel, maybe, I think, or some shit.
No, it's I think that's TNA. Anthem.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's Anthem.
I thought it was one of the rinky things, like GCW or MLW. One of them was
maybe
owned
they are.
by the.
Yeah, they might. You know what? They might be. Now NWA is owned by Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, that I know. I haven't heard hide or hair of them people, and I don't know how long.
That's right. Yeah, Sirvap says Cornette wasn't on GCW. Russo and the Clowns own GCW. No, that's JCW. They own Juggalo Championship Wrestling, not GCW.
Russo owns that?
Game Changer Wrestling is over there in Jersey area, right?
I don't
New
know.
York.
No,
I think it's up
Russo's
your way.
working for him. He don't own shit.
Yeah, Russo works for the Juggalo.
I thought you
is he, BC?
said he owned it. Or part owners or whatever.
Well, the Insane Clown Posse owns it.
Right. Well, I remember that from back in the day. They're still in business? I didn't even know they were still in friggin' business.
Fuck yeah, because they got a following, man.
They
And
got
they
a
get,
following, and they've
Well,
always
they
liked
from
wrestling.
California.
They were big
I'm
wrestling
sorry?
guys.
They're from Detroit.
No, I remember from back in the day, but I didn't know they were still in business.
Yeah, no, they're from Detroit, man. They still do shit like Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, shit like that.
Well, yeah, well, that's all the hotbed of that outlaw shit anyway. That outlaw or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Sirvap says Russo bought in. He probably did.
I thought they were from California or some shit.
Oh, Detroit. They came
No?
up with Eminem and Kid Rock when they were all rapping in Detroit area.
No shit. I had no idea they were from Detroit. If you would have asked me for $1 million, were they from Detroit? I would have said no.
Yeah.
The other two, yeah, I know, but
The only reason I remember was because when they before ICP was popular, they were popular like among, and this is before they were ever in ECW or WWF. They were popular like in the IWA wrestling. I'm like, what the fuck is a juggalo? What the fuck are they talking about? You know what I mean? There was dudes already like in the IWA with Ian Rotten, and they'd have RVD.
I was just gonna say, wasn't that his organization?
Right. It's basically Juggalo Championship Wrestling is just basically a glorified IWA without as much blood, of course.
Really? I thought it would. Thought it would add just as more. Well, maybe not because maybe.
They get regular dudes, regular like wrestlers to show up. They're not all mud show guys.
Oh, okay.
But they're like IWA, but a lot bigger, following and money and all that, obviously.
Right. Well, I remember. I think there's a clip. I don't know if he did a whole show about them, but I know from time to time, I think Cornette talked about them, and I think he made a decent payday from them, or somebody made like 10 grand for an appearance or some shit. I don't remember.
Probably. That's right. Sirvap says Vito is on there, and so is Vampiro with Russo and the ICP. ICP wrestled for free on WCW. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he belongs there when he wears his makeup. Even though he has wrestled without his makeup, but he wears that fucking like skin tight makeup. Whoop.
So Sirvap says he says James Storm wrestled there last week. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got money. They definitely got money. They definitely got money because like Scott Hall wrestled there with X-Pac at the fucking gathering of the Juggalos, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Jake the Snake, DDP, you name it, Buff Bag, like all kinds of dudes have been there throughout the years. Big names, but he got paid.
Did they have what you call? I mean, I guess they had a record contract, but did they make it big in the music business?
Oh yeah, I mean for what they were, yeah, in the late 90s, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Well, there was some what you call.
But you got to remember,
I don't know if it was what
they make more money off all their merchandise and concerts and shit and gathering. You know what I mean?
Well, like I'm saying, I mean, if they use their music money, no matter how it was made, record contract or whatever, touring or whatever, merchandise, they basically did what Billy Corgan did, but Corgan did it probably on a bigger scale with more money, right. But they're basically doing the same fucking thing.
Yep. And the clowns hate Cornette.
Oh, really?
Cornette hates the clowns, and the clowns hate Cornette.
But I could have sworn he worked for them or some shit. I know he talks about them all the time.
Oh shit, Pesci! I wish Pesci could play that. There's a video on YouTube of Cornette cussing out the clowns at a wrestling convention.
Well, that too. I feel like I said before. I know ICP was in WCW for a little bit.
Yep, and WWF.
No shit. I didn't know that one.
Remember when they were in WWF with the oddities or whatever?
Vaguely.
Yeah, and they were
The
dancing
oddities
around,
were
and you had fucking Earthquake.
All the big people, right? Like that
Right.
one
Luna
dude with the big
Vachon and Earthquake
Yeah.
with a Cartman shirt on and a mask.
Oh yeah, and that tall dude that looked like
Kurgan.
Oh, is that who? Yeah.
Yeah, Kurgan and fucking Earthquake, Luna
He
Vachon, and
don't know us.
yeah, the oddities. And then they had like some of the Howard Stern Whack Pack members come out with them before and shit.
No shit.
But ICP came out on WWF with them, and then WCW, Bischoff probably like, well, fuck, they got a big following. I'll fucking bring them over here.
Yeah.
Especially since they were buddies with Vampiro and shit.
Oh, okay. Is he from Detroit?
No, he's from Chicago.
Oh no shit! I thought those guys like that were from California. Don't ask me why, but
Yeah. No, the Pumpkins are from, or Billy Corgan is. He's from Chicago. Fucking, where's he from? Aurora or Rosemont, something, or Aurora, something like that. Gonzo probably knows, but I'm pretty sure he's like a suburban Chicago kid.
yeah, but it's Oh, I was talking about Vampiro, or Pyro, however you say it. But I thought he was from California. Well, first I said, is he from Detroit? But then I would have pegged him for being from California also. But
Yeah, I don't know where Vampiros.
yeah, but Rosemont, all the suburbs you just mentioned, they're not that far from the city. I mean, half hour tops, depending upon traffic.
No, I was thinking of it's not Rosemont, but Aurora, Rockford, something like that. Yeah.
They're all basically suburbs.
Remember when Vampiro went on Boland's show and said he'd do a weekly show, and then he never came back? Yeah. He did 2 shows. Hey, he did 2 shows, and then he never came back. Yeah. Well, he does have dementia, but he's still wrestling, so.
Ooh.
Vampiro, that's what he said. He had dementia or something.
Yeah, probably too many chair shots.
Yeah. Dude's a fucking whack job, man. Entertaining, don't get me wrong, but whack job.
I used to see, when I watched WCW or whatever, a show or a pay-per-view, and he was just like a lower card fucking villain,
Yeah, he's not the Hulkster brother.
Not necessarily a snack time or bathroom time wrestler, but
he's not a curtain jerker, but he's not a main eventer either.
No.
I mean, nothing wrong with being a curtain jerker as long as the paycheck clears, baby.
Fucking hey.
That's what I said. People, that's always funny. People are like, he was a jabroni. He never did anything, baby. I'm like, yeah, but motherfucker got paid to pretend to fight. He got to do like a childhood dream of wrestle and got paid to do it. Now, granted, the travel and all that, and if you got a family, I get it. It's hard. But it's better than working a real job for the money you make, as long as you're like,
Oh yeah, I mean, even in WCW, I don't think they killed themselves. They did some touring.
No. Yeah, exactly. It ain't like 1980s WWF or Ric Flair in the 80s. Yeah, that's different.
Well, even what?
I said by then, those like Flair and those kind of guys, they had like a lighter work schedule.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, even when it was WCW, WWF, and even when WWF eventually, or WWE, whatever, eventually won, they still toured. Not like now. I mean, not as much as now, but they still had a pretty, I would say, active touring schedule. I mean, it may, like you said, it might not have been 1980s, but where they had ABC card shows running. But
yeah, because basically once Nitro and Raw and Thunder and SmackDown were around, it was like you had Monday and you had Thursday or Friday or whatever, but you also had like on Saturday pay-per-views on Sunday, obviously, but like you'd have a Saturday night super show that wasn't on TV, for either one. So they still had those, yeah. They don't even do that shit now. There ain't no house shows coming here. Then the next time they're coming here is in the spring, and it's SmackDown or Raw, one of the two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they advertise. Well, I haven't heard it. I mean, you can go on the website and check, but they do house shows at the Garden.
Yeah, well, that's different. That's because it's the Garden too.
Mostly in the Garden. I think they do more house shows. I mean, the circuit is usually. I'm not talking about Philly, but it might be the Garden. It might be
Hop in Discord, Gonzo.
The Prudential Center. Maybe the